Hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Starcraft once again. We're in ASL Season 14, um, round of 24. This is Group C, the loser set between Miso and Royo, and the map is Odyssey. This is the map that Shadow played versus, who did he play versus the other day, the Zerg player? Gegmo. Two-player map, and you have two gas in your main. Your main is very big, and in yesterday's game, Gegmo tried to contain Shadow inside his base with hatcheries and sunkens and hydras. That didn't really work out because Shadow switched to reavers and he had the gas to support it. This is going to be a little bit of a different meta game. Royo is the Terran player located at the top right corner of the screen in the orange color. He's built a very forward-looking barracks in an off-position, unscouted by the natural path of the Overlord. And he's going to be surprising his opponent Miso, who's gone for a 12 hatchery with a lot of marine coming in, and maybe this Overlord can check for the timing of the SCV because it may think, whoa, maybe the timing of the SCV is really weird. Or maybe they have studied it very well to know when exactly to send the SCV to fool his opponent. 3 hatchery before spawning pool, but looks like Miso is gonna cancel that. That's not a good idea, and he's gonna go for something else, but whatever he goes for, it's gonna be very bad. He's pulling a lot of drones down. He has a single idle drone on the high side of that ramp, not being used. You need to use that drone as well. He's not paying attention now, he pulls that drone down. Factory being falling up by Royo, 2 Marines and an SCV. The drone have a slight range attack compared to the SCV, I think. So they're gonna have limited time. But the problem is the drones have nothing to latch onto. They don't have any kind of mineral patch. But now they do because the Overlord sees the mineral patch. The first drone was sniped. Second drone was sniped. The Marine are not falling yet. 1 Marine dies, but 4 drones died already. This might be a quick and painful death by Miso because he's gonna get eliminated from ASL. He's got 3 drones coming down. The Zerglings are out now, and maybe this base is going to get saved, but the vultures is going to be falling up. This was a slow-ish, I guess, push. This push was not, maybe it was not designed to kill, although I think it could easily kill the Zerg if maybe Royo just pulled all of his SCV or something. But he's going to be now. Well, Miso was not that much behind, maybe. I'm not so sure how that worked out because Miso's only about 5 supply behind. He immediately puts on the creep colony because he knows there's going to be a vulture coming, falling immediately with the starport. The Overlord spots that vulture's coming out. Because this base is huge, as I previously explained to you, drop strategies is very good, but I'm not so sure if that starport is gonna be for drop or is it gonna be for just raid attack on the excuse me. Overlord could also be equally devastating. We have the Hydralisk then going up now. The Vulture gets here, but is not able to do anything. Supply-wise, Miso is down by about 10 supply now. So maybe the game is a little bit further than I previously assessed. The Overlords are kind of moving out into various areas, looking for maybe some kind of surprises. They need to find out inside the main base because the main base is going to be very much exposed. The other Overlord is hiding towards the right side of that mineral line by Royo, and this is a place that could easily spot any kind of dropship that tries to go there. The raid comes out, trying to look for that Overlord. It doesn't find anything. It's going to find it now, but very good timing from Miso to move in exactly as the raid comes out. So this Overlord's going to get at least a glimpse of that command center that is being built. The first Hydra comes out, accompanied with a bunch of Zerglings, and let's see if Mine's gonna get ready because otherwise this base is gonna get wrecked with just a Hydralisk attack. The Hydralisk comes out and it comes back home because it fears that it's gonna be some kind of counter attack. Then the raid is here, but the first volley is gonna get taken by the Hydra. Maybe no, the raid edges out just on time towards the ridge. And now mines are done. Looks like Miso kind of chicken out. He, if he just ventured a little bit further, he would be in a lot of position to deal with this attack. But now a group of Zerling is to go towards the left side of the map. The Wraith is just providing some kind of information. Zerglings are coming out, but he needs to clear the mines to the Zerglings. They are not moving in just yet because for fear of vultures coming back. Maybe they're waiting for Zergling speed or something like that. So let's keep an eye out on those Zerglings. There, I think there are about 4 or 5 Zerglings edged in the middle of the map near the 5 o'clock position. They're moving in now. The first Zergling comes out to clear the mines. And let's pay attention. The vultures don't have speed just yet. Okay, the mine looks like they have been cleared. And now the rest of the Zerglings are going to be coming in. I think the vultures just move out just in the wrong time. Now it's going to be just a single marine remaining, and these Zerglings are going to get up on high ground. Are they going to get a surround on the marine or not? They're going to try to get a surround. The first marine falls. The second marine doesn't fall. All of the marines survives. So this is going to be easy for Royo to tech into his bio build later if he chooses to. Wraith is attacking the vultures with speed and mine is going to be very deadly, but Sunkens is ready. Sunkens is inside a base. Then this defense, this gambit is going to be very, very critical. Let's see if the mutualist, the hydralist is going to be able to catch the vultures. They were not able to catch the vulture, but they sniped one of the vultures. The Sunken is not ready. The Sunken is ready now, but they're not going to be able to cover the entire drone line. I think 2 or 3 drones died already. And are they going to get picked up again by the dropship or not? It seems like not. They might get to the lower side of that expansion and get to the lower ground, and it's going to be blocking these units. Are they going to? Yeah, they're going to be coming around once again and killing. Oh my god, so many drones dead already. I think that's about 5 or 6 drones total died just for those 4 vultures. But that is going to be the end of that excursion. And the next milestone to keep out for Miso would be Overlord speed, because he's gonna be able to bust out in the middle of the map. Oh, okay, it's very, very good defense by the Overlord. By the Hydralist. Look at how thin the drone line is. Okay, it looks like I missed this. This is another milestone that Miso's gonna use. Need to get to. Those are just mutualist attack. Do we have a Valkyrie out? Because if we have a Valkyrie in this situation, it's gonna be very, very good. The Wraith comes out, try to snipe the Overlord, but the Mutualist gets home and it uses, I think, one of the Scourges on the Wraith, which is kind of a shame because that Scourge could be used for something else like the Sciences. So double Sciences are out, so they probably have Irradiate get ready. Usually in this kind of situation, the Terran player tries to go for try to go for a Valkyrie because it provides a quicker solution to the mutualist problem. But in this case, because Royo was so ahead, he was able to research Irradiate on time and even have his 2 science vessels ready with Irradiate. Looks like Miso have yet to taken his 3rd base. It's still inside. Looks like the mutualist coming to snipe. One mutualist dead. The other mutualist is okay for now, but not enough to clear out this 3 marine. Look at how thin the mutualists are. They cannot even one-shot SCV, but they're gonna be in here for a long, long time. And finally, they are escorted out by the turrets and losing all save just 2 ultralists. 2 mutualists. Scourges are here, looking for things to hit. There's a lot of dangerous locations on this base, on this expansion, where drops could be deployed. But Miso is showing that he's quite resilient. He's not the, even though he's the 4th tier player in this group, he's fighting back against Royo, who I think is the better player, but it's going to be inevitable. Royo is going to be facing up against Sharp in the winners match, and I hope for some epic Terran versus Terran battle cruisers on battle cruisers. Mutualists stacking with the Scourges to give the illusion that there are not so many Scourges, but there are a crap ton of Scourges. In that group there's 8 units total, but there's only 2 Mutualists. The rest are all Scourges. Looks like Miso once again tries to come in, but a beautiful Irradiate could just completely melt those Scourges, so Miso needs to be very, very careful as well. He's building his forward creep colony now because he knows tanks are in the area. Uh, and if he can keep his scourges alive, excuse me, I'm sick as a mule today as well. Then he can, prevent any kind of dropship on his third expansion, and if he can keep his third expansion alive, then he's gonna have the mineral income he needs, to fight the mid game and wait for his defilers to come online. A defiler mount is about halfway done, but the tank siege has started already. The Terran army marches across, and we have nothing to stop them. No lurkers, just a bunch of really, really weak mutas. And Scourge is coming out, try to snipe the sorry, I always keep on saying the bad things. The science vessels, but not successfully. And now, we might even have some dropship in the area. I'm not so sure. Okay, it looks like they're gonna start to take out this temple first. So this base is not immune to attack, guys. The tank is gonna shell the temples. And that will open the gate, but maybe defilers will get ready in time. It looks like we might have a huge Zerg counter attack. Zergs are running around in circle trying to chase this single SCV, but no, that is going to be the end of this. Royal doesn't even need to hit the temples to directly access the hatchery. The last of the mutualist falls, and the Zerg player Miso is gonna try to go for a counter attack. He may try to surround this Terran army, but the tanks are in a very good position. They are in the far corner, deep inside, not able to get access by any of these players. Beautiful Plague takes out simultaneously 2 lurkers. The rest of the lurkers run for their life, and we have the first defiler out, but we don't have any kind of spore to protect that defiler. But finally, we might have the first counter attack of the entire game. This defiler comes out, is gonna be able to lay something. Beautiful science vessel work on that defiler. Another very nice Mind Drag as well, killing out a lot of lurkers. Just 2 lurkers remaining, but more units are coming in to reinforce, and a dropship comes out just in time. And now Miso needs to defend 2 bases at once. He needs to attack on the outside, and he needs to cover this base inside. But we have the defiler coming out, and it's gonna be able to clear out the rest of these units. Is there a plague on those tanks or not? Maybe it's not necessary. But do we have any kind of efforts by Miso to try to save his expansion inside? No, he doesn't, and this is gonna be just his last ditch effort. He's chasing out the rest of his units, but look at this science vessel eraser trick, clearing out the entire mineral line. Miso GG, and Sharp is going to be facing up against Royal in the final match. Thanks for watching. If you like my cast, feel free to click the buy me a coffee link. The link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye bye.